Hey recorder players, it's Ruaridh Pattison here, aka the world's best recorder player, and this is week 10, the last week of Recorders Without Borders, okay? I have a really cool tune from Kenya to teach you this week. It's called Malaika and it sounds like this. What a fantastic song, right? So Malaika is one of the most popular, most famous Swahili love songs, and it's claimed that Adam Salim, a Tanzanian songwriter, wrote this back in 1945. But we are going to learn the version by Fadili William, who recorded this in 1960 with his band the Jambo Boys, and he also claims to have written it and provides very specific circumstances apparently. So it's kind of unclear whose song this is. Definitely came from that area of Africa, and it's a great tune. So let's learn it together, but first let's do a little warm-up. Alright, so in order to play Malaika, we need all the notes of the D Mixolydian scale, okay? So this is the scale I talked about a couple of weeks ago, okay? So we need D, C, B, A, G, F sharp, E, and D, okay, low D. We need all of these. So we've played this as a scale before. Let's do it again to warm up. Okay, so we're going to start on high D, C, B, A, G, F sharp, E, low D, and straight back up. Okay, so high to low, then low to high. All right, we'll go nice and slow. Right, by this fast. Okay, here we go. D Mixolydian. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I call it D Mixolydian because we're starting on D, but really it's the notes of G major. And the song we're going to learn is in G major, okay? Okay, here we go, a little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. So as always, playing scales to warm up is a fantastically useful thing. It's something every musician does, and I personally do a lot. Whenever I pick up an instrument, I play a few scales to get my fingers warmed up, my breath warmed up, all that stuff. Okay, so don't forget about scales, they're very important. Let's go and learn Malaika. So we're gonna learn Malaika. I want you to listen to the original recording first from Fadili William and the Jambo Boys from 1960, okay? So pause the video and head to the YouTube link in the description, at the top of the description, and listen to the first couple of minutes of Malaika. All right, welcome back. Now I hope you have a kind of sense of what this tune sounds like and what we're looking for. So we're gonna get straight in and start learning the phrases, okay? So first phrase. We're going to start on a low D. Tough note to start the song on, as always, so be careful and don't blow too hard. And we're going to go D, B, B. All right, so this D is what's called a pickup. All right, it comes right before beat 1. So if I was going to count this in, and I'll sing the notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. D, B, B. All right, you see how the D comes right before I click on beat 1? Right, so we need to be able to feel that together before we play with the track, okay? So we come in between beat 4 and beat 1 with this D. 1, 2, 3, 4. D, B, B. Okay, so let's try it together. I won't be able to click and play, but you get the idea, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And that's the first phrase. Let's play through it a few times, same way, maybe a little slower this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's move on. Our next phrase. Okay, so let's break that up into small pieces, right? So, first part of that, A, B, C, So let's try that together. And this comes on beat 2. So I'm going to give you a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Da da da, A, B, C. All right. So make sure again we're feeling where this comes in the measure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. All right, that's where it comes. Let's do it a few times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. All right. Now from that C, okay, so we end up on a C. We're going to go straight down to A, and then to F sharp. Oops, kind of missed there. Then to F sharp, and then up to G. Okay, so that the whole phrase: A, B, C, A, F sharp, G, G. All right, tough. It's a tough little finger puzzle, right? So just watch really carefully again. A, B, C, A, F sharp, G, G. Okay, so I want you to practice these fingerings on your recorder at home without blowing like I'm doing right now. Okay, so copy what I'm doing. One more time. 2, 3, 4, 1. A, B, C, A, F sharp, G, G. Okay, let's try playing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, let's do it again. Practice makes perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. All right, let's add it to the first part of this, okay? The Malaika, D, B, B. All right, the whole opening section goes like this. 3, 4. All right, let's try the whole opening section. Remember, come in between beat 4 and beat 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's the whole opening phrase. Let's try it again. Try again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, luckily for us, the next section is almost exactly the same, okay? But instead of starting on low D, we start on high D, and everything else remains the same. So check this out. 2, 3, 4. Okay, see the change? Oh, that's the only thing that's different. Starting on high D, then we go and play the entire phrase as before, okay? So let's try that. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, starting to see how this works. Let's put those two sections together, okay? So we basically repeat that phrase, except first time we start in low D, second time we start in high D, okay? So let's try the whole thing. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Two, 3, 4. Okay, that's the opening part. We're like a third of the way through this. So, kind of the second bit. We need to play this phrase. Okay, so check it out. G, 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 A, G, G, E. Okay, and this comes after beat 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. G, 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 A, G, G, E. So once again, try this at home with your recorder on your desk or your lap. Don't blow into it yet, just do what I'm doing. Copy my fingers, okay? Starting on G, I'll give you a count in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. G, 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 A, G, G, E. All right, let's try this together. This one comes just after beat 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, let's try one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, next section. Check it out. C, 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 B, C, A. Okay, so again, do this with your recorder on your desk, your lap, wherever you are, and just copy my fingers. C, 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 B, C, A. I'll slow this down. C, 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 B, C, A. All right, we've got to do a bit of a workout going from C to B. It's always tricky. Okay, hope you've been practicing that. So this again comes on beat 2. So I'll give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. C, 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 B, C, A. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. All right, let's put that with the phrase we did just before. Okay, so here's where we're at. Okay, that's the second section, right? So G, 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 A, G, G, E. C, 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 B, C, A. All right, let's try those together. Okay, remember the first part of this comes in just after 1. So 1, G, 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 A, G, G, E. And then the next part comes on beat 2. So 3, 4, 1. C, 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 B, C, A. You know, it's hard to think about. Don't think about it too much. Try and feel it. It will make a lot more sense when we do this with the track. Just trying to keep you informed. Okay, here we go. Just after 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, and then to finish off this section, we get this kind of big moment in the song. We're going all the way up to high D. Okay, and kind of doing a little bit of a scale. So check this out. D, 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 C, B, A, G. So again, I've said this before, this is why we practice scales, because they come up in music all the time. All right, so once more. D, 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 C, B, A, G. All right, so let's try this kind of big moment. This is the big moment in the song. Here we go. I'll play it for you one time before we do it together. 3, 4. Okay, so let's try it together. This comes in right on beat 1. Nice, easy place to start this phrase. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's do it one more time. We'll add it to our previous stuff. Maybe we'll play sections 1 and 2 before we move on to the last section. So coming up for 2/3 of the way through this, right? Here we go. D, 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 C, B, A, G. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so let's add that section on to the previous two little bits. So far, this is what the second main part of the song is like. Okay? This is a complicated one, I know, but we're at week 10. Gotta raise the bar, up the stakes, okay? So let's try it. Remember, we're coming in just after beat 1. Whole of this bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, I know it's a lot to remember, but feel free to pause the video, rewind a couple of minutes, catch some of the teaching again, okay, if it helps you to learn the song. It's the beauty of YouTube, all right? So we're gonna do from the beginning. So here is what we have so far. Okay, I know it's a lot to remember. You might have to review some of the earlier parts of this video, but you can do it, okay? It's not that hard. Let's try it. From the top. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Two, three, 4. Okay, how'd you get on? I bet you did better than you thought you were going to do. Yeah? I knew it. I just knew it, okay? So we're 2/3 of the way through the song, right? So let's hit the end. And then we can practice the whole thing a couple of times, right? All right, so at the end of the last section, we landed on this G. Okay, that's where we're going to start the third section. Okay, so the beginning of the third section goes G, D, B. All right? So let's just try that. So we've just played, we land on the G and we play G, D, B. So actually, you know what? Let's play from that high D in the previous section. Okay? That's kind of its own phrase, right? Let's try that big phrase. So we're going D, 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 C, B, A, G, D, B. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, one more time. Get that in the brain. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, moving swiftly on. Next part of this section. It's very similar to a phrase we played back in the beginning of the song, except there's an extra A at the front. Okay, so check it out. A, B, C, A, F sharp, G, G. Okay, so try this. Try these fingerings at home without blowing, and then we'll play it together in just a second. Here we go. A, B, C, A, F sharp, G, G. Okay? Now let's try it together. And this one comes right after beat 1. Okay? So in between beat 1 and beat 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay? You catch that? Let's do it again. Maybe a little slower this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, so let's add that to the phrase we were just playing, okay? Starting in the end of the second section. So okay, that's what we're looking to play, okay? So starting on that high D, doing the kind of descending scale thing, then we get to this little variation, right? Nice and slow, nice and slow. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we are almost done learning the phrases of this song. Okay, so the last one we need to learn. It's a beast. All right, check this out. Okay, so kind of similar to the way we started off this section. Check it out. D, D, D. So that's 2 low Ds straight up to high D. What a leap. I don't think we've ever had a leap that big in a song before, okay? This is why it's week 10. Low D, 2 low Ds, high D. All right, D, 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 C, B, A, G. Okay, there's that scale again. You see that? D, C, B, A, G. Okay, we're just going down the scale. And then we're kind of into the same territory as before. G, D, B. Okay, we have that movement. G, D, B. Okay, so this huge phrase in full. D, 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 C, B, A, G, D, B. Okay, try these fingerings first before we play this, because this is a toughie, right? Here we go. D, 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 C, B, A, G, D, B. All right, try it one more time, and then we're going to play it together. All right, here we go. And this one comes on beat 2. So let's do like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. D, D, D. Right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. D, 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 C, B, A, G, D, B. Okay, let's play it now. This is the last one we gotta learn. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, let's try it again. Practice makes perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. All right, let's just do it one more time, right? And then we're gonna put it in context. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. All right, and then we go to that phrase that we just talked about. Okay, so the whole last section of the tune goes like this. Okay, let's try that, all of that together. Okay, here we go. Just a little bit slower. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we know what we're going to do now, right? We're going to put it all together, put the whole thing together. So let's just talk through it. Talk through it with fingers, right? D, B, B, A, B, C, A, F sharp, G, G. Then we do the whole thing again, starting on high D. D, B, B, A, B, C, A, F sharp, G, G. Okay, middle section. G, 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 A, G, G, E. C, 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 B, C, A. Up to high D. D, 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 C, B, A, G, D, B. A, B, C, A, F sharp, G, G. Now that big leap. D, 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 C, B, A, G, D, B. A, B, C, A, F sharp, G, G. And that's the whole song, okay? I know it's a lot to remember. You might have to do some practice before you remember the whole song. But let's try it. Let's try it. And if you need to go back and rewatch, okay? Here we go. The whole of Malaika. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, 4. Okay, that's the whole song. If you got all of that, huge round of applause to you. If you didn't, don't worry, you'll get it eventually, okay? Let's put it with a brand new, super hot track, okay? Excited for this one, all right? See you in a second. All right, friends, I got my trusty backing track here. I'm gonna hit play. There's gonna be quite a long intro, but there'll be a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 telling you when to come in, as always. And we're gonna play the whole song twice, okay? So good luck to you. This is gonna be awesome. Here we go. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, how did you get on? I bet you did just fantastic. That was Malaika by Adam Salim, a Swahili love song from the mid-40s, mid-1940s. And that was the last week of Recorders Without Borders. Just want to say it's been super fun making these videos for you, and I really hope you've enjoyed them. And they are there on YouTube to be viewed repeatedly. So if you want to go check out the Funky Bag again, or or a homecoming, then be my guest and go and enjoy those songs, you know, as many times as you like. All right. Keep practicing, and you know, maybe I'll see you again. Bye.